Hello, welcome to a new episode. Right then, I've been walking for forever. Let me have a sit down. Oh. It's been several days, several different locations, and several out of breath sitting down moments, and this is about the 50th. So what's coming up in this week's video is we find a really nice Triumph, stunning Triumph. She open? Well, she is. Oh, look at that interior. We find some old Mercedes, and then right next to that is this 500 SE. I get attacked by a fly nearly. We buy some cider. We look at a really cool old Volvo. Look at that. Well then, now you've seen what's happening in this week's video. I'm going to carry on my walk and then see you all shortly when you've caught up to the point I'm at now. I'm so tired. I'll see you all in a sec. So we've come back to this particular location. The reason why I'm coming back here again is just purely because I'm so intrigued with these Mercedes and why they're left here. And I've knocked the door and I'm getting no answer. And it's a strange one, it really is. So what we'll do, we'll have a look around and see what we can see. So the first one we've got is this C220. It's been sat there for quite a considerable amount of years. Last on the road in 2013, so a number of years she's been off the road. And then right next to that is this 500 SE, proper gangster type of Mercedes. I hate when I come to these types of locations and you try and get the owner's attention. You just can't. Look at the rust. I mean, if you want to see interior, the interior on this Mercedes is in exceptional condition. I mean, it's like an ox red. And then we have a 500S Mercedes there, which again is a very expensive car. Very expensive car. It looks like it's an old boy because he's got a cane there. 2015. Badge has been put down, look. Oh god, sorry. Badge has been broken off. I don't know who's done that. So I never really got a picture of this place. I just thought it was some rich person that didn't care, but in all honesty I do think it's a rich person, and he's just bought a new Mercedes every time a new one's came out. So I'm guessing this is the one that he uses now. I'm guessing that is. And then next to this one we have a 320. Looks like it's got a trickle charger connected to this one to keep this one charged. 320S. This is where it gets strange. Little rabbit. This is where it gets strange. You've got a proper collection of Mercedes here. I mean, this is why I keep coming back to these locations, not because I have no content, it's just because I like to see what's happening, and as you can tell, nothing's really happening. I mean, these Mercedes are super expensive, they're not cheap Mercedes. Just killed a duck. Yeah. Not cheap Mercedes at all. They're all locked as well, so you can't really get in, but the interior on these Mercedes are in really, really good condition. There were more Mercedes here. Quite a lot of them have gone, so I'm assuming he must break them or sell them. It's a good Mercedes. The back end's all been smashed in on that one, so that one looks like it's had a back end damage, crash. Right then. Well then, like I said, I've knocked the door a few times, I've got no answer, so I'll come back another time. I'm not going to record this place again because it's pointless, so I'll knock the door again at some point and see if we can try and score one of these Mercedes, but the chances are it's going to be a no, because it looks like he likes to keep on to his Mercedes. So we're going to go to the next location and see what we can see. Let's keep going. Volvo, pulling into the yard now and seeing if we can actually have a look around it. I'm not too sure if I'll be allowed, but bear with me, ladies and gents. So we've bought some booze. Careful as you do it, Stu, don't drop your booze. Right. Well then, we'll get on with the recording. So there's not always something that happens, and always something that people go, yeah, okay, have a look around, but this chap has granted me full permission to have a nose, and I certainly am going to have a nose. First of all is this beautiful car in the barn. Stunning Triumph Vitesse. This is a proper barn find, ladies and gents. Wow. It's not very often you come across these types of cars, but one of the reasons why I stopped was because of the Volvo. We'll have a look at the Volvo in a second. This is such a beautiful car. Wow. If you don't ask, you never know. Really low miles. I think he said it's 60,000 miles. But she is in fantastic condition. Fantastic condition. Mark II. Is she open? Well, she is. Oh, look at that interior. Wow. Oh, the smell is amazing. That is awesome. I just love when a plan comes together. I just think it's you know, I drove past this looking at the Volvo, and I get permission to walk around, and I also get to buy booze, which is a win-win in my opinion. I think the wind is cracked, or maybe it's just a scratch from the wipers. But the mileage on this is 65,000, I think. I'm not too sure. Is that 80,000 or 60,000? I'm not too sure. But this thing is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'd love to have a drive of one of these cars, take the roof down and have a bit of a cruise, because you know, these are a dying kind of breed. There's not many of these cars on the road anymore, and when you see one, it's usually come past you and gone. But yeah, this is a beautiful car. Door cards is lovely too, in fantastic condition. These seats are nice. There's a bit of a crack here, but they feel really nice. But yeah, these types of cars are meant to be driven, and if I had one, I'd be certainly driving it. Triumph Vitesse Mark II. turned out to be a good day, really. Met a few nice people. Oh, wow. Lovely car, absolutely exceptional car. Doors sound nice too when you shut them. That front end, wow. She's really pretty, really pretty. And the paintwork is nice as well, really nice. I'd love to get this out cleaned and go for a drive in her. Definitely. She seems really straight underneath too. Really nice. The chap said that she was well undersealed because most of the time that these cars rot quite badly, and this one, as you can tell, is in sound condition. When I have found these old Triumphs, they have suffered quite tremendously, but this one seems in fantastic condition. Yeah, there's no sign of rot or anything anywhere really. Yeah, really nice barn find. Triumph Vitesse Mark II. So the chap is the second owner from this, a Massey Ferguson 185. Wow. He said something about these, I can't quite remember because my brain's going crazy as always, but apparently these are quite sought after because you can change up without using the clutch, which is, I suppose, a good thing. So this is why these ones are quite desirable. But yeah, Massey Ferguson 185 and then Massey Ferguson 168. Now, I will admit I don't know an awful lot about tractors, because I don't, and I'm learning because I know tractors are quite valuable, and if you manage to find the right ones you can earn quite a bit of money from them. So I'm going to go on the search for tractors and try and see if we can buy a few tractors. But yeah, he said he paid £1,100 for 2 tyres when he bought this. £1,100. So next time I see a tractor tyre in the bushes, I'm going to put it on the car roof because it's worth some money. So down here, the chap has a David Brown. Gotta love a barn find. Oh, muck. David Brown. This is pretty cool too because look at the tax disc on this. There's another tractor we're going to look at as well with an older tax disc, but look at that tax disc. Now that to me is really cool. 31st of the 5th 1993, and he uses all these tractors. They're not just laid up, he uses them all, which is always good because a lot of these tractors you find they're just laid up and forgotten, but he uses this. We use all of his tractors, which is brilliant. Oh bud. I'm in my element here. Thank you. And got this little old girl here. Such a tiny little tractor, tiny little Massey Ferguson. I was saying to the chap that I've never driven a tractor before. Never driven an old tractor before. I have actually driven tractors when I shouldn't have driven the tractors, but I have. Yeah, this is awesome. I mean, you just can't beat this type of setting. Got a mysterious set of barn doors there that haven't been opened in a long time. So we didn't clamber through all these stinging nettles like we usually do. But yeah, I mean, look at this barn. I'd live in this barn alone because it's just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Tractors galore, an old Triumph over there. I mean, this is heaven to me. This is what my channel's made of. It's what my channel's about. It's all the knickknacks too, which intrigue me, because I've got kind of an eclectic mindset. I like looking at old things. I like making old things new. Well, let's go have a look at the Volvo, the main reason why I stopped here in the first place. Look at her. 30 years old Volvo. The chap says he's had a lot of people ask if this is for sale, and it's not for sale. And he hasn't done a thing to it. He's obviously repaired a few things here and there, but as a whole, she's original clutch too. Such a, oh, I'd absolutely love this. I really would. It's definitely my cup of tea. And the thing which Volvo were always ahead of is how the seats lie flat. These things were way ahead of their time, so I would love one of these. I absolutely love one of these. Wow. I mean, I haven't really found many of these on my travels, in all honesty. She's definitely been around the block. 167,000 miles. Oh, I've got to sit in this one, ladies and gents, if I can get in, that is, because it's quite tight. Oh wow. Wow. What a car. If you've got one of these for sale, please let me know, because I just want one. I so badly want one. Got the old cassette tapes too. What are they listening to? Various artists. Now that's what I call music. 32. Look. She's an old girl. Wow. Oh, 167,000 miles. Wow. Definitely my cup of tea. Oh. This just comes off from the heat, this does. But there you go. Classic Volvo. 30 years old. I mean, I'm 42, so if this is a classic, I must be an antique. Yeah, this car's just been driven and enjoyed. I mean, see, all this sort of stuff, I'd drive it as is. I wouldn't do anything to it. I wouldn't do a thing to it. I think it's amazing. Wow. What's she like underneath? Pretty solid, really. Oh my goodness, she's bloody new underneath. Wow. It's got a dents. This is character, this is. Sun bleached. I'm just shocked how the seats lie flat. So I'm guessing, oh yeah, so naturally the boot space on these are quite big anyway. This is just amazing. I love when things just work, plans just work. I just think it's something that never normally happens for me. I usually get dealt the short straw, but sometimes, well, I'll get dealt this, look, short straw, but sometimes things just work out, and there are good people still left on this planet that, you know, put their trust in people. Right, so we've looked at the old Volvo. Now we're going to look at the last tractor that's here. I'm a happy man. I really am a happy man. Now this particular tractor has something really cool that not many tractors of this age and a worked tractor have left. Again, back into the amazing barn setting, and there this little Massey Ferguson here. Well, this is again another work tractor, which is pretty good, because, you know, a lot of these tractors that we do find on the channel are laid up, unloved, and just kind of abandoned, really. But the good thing about this tractor is that there, look, see the registration, the tax disc, ladies and gents, April 1975. Now that there alone is cool. I've got a tractor fever, I really have. Mad tractor disease, that's what I've got, because I've just gone mad on tractors. April 1975. Now, a lot of collectors love this type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, it's like originality. They like this type of originality because a lot of times that these don't survive, and when they're set outside, they certainly don't survive. But that there is something good in my books. April 1975. But I don't really know the prices of these types of tractors. This is my biggest problem. I know a lot of car prices, but when it comes to tractors, I don't know how to price them. But the chap said on a good day, he's also got 2 buckets to go with it. But on a good day, this could probably fetch about 5 grand. So, but I wouldn't even have seen that, to be fair. I always believe tractors are worth a lot of money. That's why I haven't really looked at them. But yeah. Old Massey Ferguson, 1975 tax disc, absolutely amazing. Right then, so we've done everything that needs to be done here. We've recorded all the things we need to record. So now we're going to go to a couple of more locations and see if we can find something else to add to the video. But I do hope you like what you've seen so far. And yeah, let's go and find something else to look at.